All right, another review. This is going to be my second one I'm doing today. I'm going to be looking at the Batman Ascending Knight release from Mezco 112 Collective. This is the normal version. I've got this. I've got the Mezco Direct version, and I should be getting the previous exclusive from my comic shop. But I'm going to run through this one real quick. Nice gray, the black symbol. All right. Kind of hard to see in like some photos with like flashes on, but it looks really good here. On the side, Mezco's new logo, pose, play, display, Mezco 112 Collective. Same on the other side. And on the back, we get pictures of the Batman. This is everything you get with the figure here. Figure, the long pointy ears. Oh, you know what's not displayed here? The extra head. Didn't realize that. But you do get an extra head. So you get an unmasked Bruce Wayne head sculpt, pointy-eared Batman, dart gun, 3 grapples like we've seen before, grapple gun, bat break, and 10 batarangs. They went kind of ham with the batarangs. Not complaining though. Batman stand, arm. I'm gonna keep this one rolling along. Now, like I keep saying, and I'll say it again, if you're new to Mezco, you're gonna see this. This is the new, I call it the collector friendly display kind of box, because it's kind of hard to see the figure in there. There's lights I got going on. But it's because he's so dark, the light kind of just sucked in there, doesn't really bounce back. But the older Mezcos originally had a magnetic, 2 magnets on the side, and the flap that would open, and you could open it this way, and you could have a door with some cool artwork. And then this, I always thought the problem with that is if you wanted to display your Mezcos, you'd have to have this stupid door coming right out, or have it off to the side, and it would eat up space over here. So this way, you can have your figure right on, looking right at it, keep it mint on card, maybe open it and take off that plastic wrap if you want, your accessories displayed. You could even have that on the top if you want to do it like that with the whole box. But that's how you can do that. So this is your collector-friendly packaging. We're going to take that out though. I don't even need to open that box. I've got another one, but I'm going to zoom in so we can focus on this guy. I've got 2 because I plan to customize one. Alright, but this is, bring it in, bring it out, bring it in, bring it out, and this camera. Bada boom. This is your Ascending Knight Batman out of the package, and he looks nice. What you got under there? Oh my gosh. Alright. So this is the figure. Looks really nice out of the package. Great. Some people might not be sold on the color. I wasn't until I saw it at New York Comic Con. Originally, pictures of it just weren't really doing it for me. Then I saw it at Comic Con. Now, it's good. It looks like it's a mix between fabric and leather, and you could assume that this is for flexibility, like all these areas. Well, also it's for flexibility with the figure, but this is all kind of like a stretchy spandexy fabric material in here on the sides, and you could say that all this leather is for like extra padding and protection. So this is the Ascending Knight. This is the early version of Batman, kind of when he first gets out on there. You could call it like year 1. What a lot of people are doing is they're putting purple gloves on there, so it would look like the year 1 Batman from the comics, the New 52, I think it was. All right, but then the Ascending Knight version from the Diamond Select will have blue cape, blue cowl, I think blue gloves, very bright blue. That one, I'd say, out of the 4 released, because there are 4 versions of this, that's probably people's least favorite, although I'm sure it'll be hard to come by. It'll be sold out. This will be your easiest one to get, but if you don't act quickly, you won't get this at all, because that seems to be what happens with Batman. All right. Looks like I might be running out of storage space, so let's see if I can get this done before I completely run out of space. So let's back Batman up. Again, we just look at the costume, we'll look at the bat symbol. It protrudes, and it's nice because it's got like different planes here. It's not flat. Got your pointy head here with your long pointy ears. Not everyone's favorite, but they kind of grow on you. Alright. Let's get all the accessories out here off to the side, so I'll go over them really quickly. Now, I did not even bother messing with these because he's got so many batarangs. I just left them taped up. You get 10 of these small little batarangs that can fit in his hand. I just left them on the tape and stored them just because I'm not trying to lose them or anything like that. Accessory-wise, you get your grappling gun and your different grapples. You have the closed grapple, which fits in there. just like your Batman versus Superman release came with a grappling gun. Slides in there. There's a slot in the top, so you know it goes in this way. Slotted in there very nicely. You have the open one, so when he's about to shoot. And then you have this one with the string where you can put the string in there and unwind it. This is cool because they kind of put a little wrap around it, but no one really likes taking it like, and you just got string laying everywhere. He's got the hand to hold it. His little trigger finger. All right. What are the hands that we got? We've got 2 open hands. Keep dropping things. Why? It's like Old Man Logan all over again. Will I be able to find it? Will he be able to save the hand? Tune in next week to find out. Alright, screw it. Well, you got 2 hands. They're identical, but it's your open palm hand. The back of these hands are nice. You got your detail, so it looks like a glove. Got your knuckles on there for when you're bashing up faces. Let's see if we can focus in on that. There we go. Not on Batman. Focus on the glove. See that nice detail on there? The fingers. There's a lot going on there. Not Batman, the glove. Alright. Your other fisted hand for the right side. And then you've got this hand, which is cool. Because you got kind of like 2 gripping hands. One for left, one for the right. Let's zoom in and get that close-up action too. That's right, camera. You love it. Oh, yeah. Get in there. We're digging it. All right. Now these hands have a little bit of a part right there in the finger. For whatever reason, but you can put things in there. You can also put his little bat darty thing in there. Let's get in there, bat dart. I'm pretty sure this is the hand for holding his dart gun. I guess originally you're Batman, you're sneaking around the shadows, popping people with darts and stuff. Okay, no, I'm wrong. These are hands for holding batarangs, and the reason is because it doesn't open all the way to the bottom. So, yes, these are for holding the batarangs. That's why it's out. You can fit multiple in there. It looks like, all right, I'm going to do something I promised myself I would never do. I'm totally going to lose these. I hope you're happy, people. I'm losing this for you. Now, one batarang fits in there, and you can see it's kind of loose. You can definitely get 2 batarangs, maybe even 3 batarangs in that hand. All right, and these will get lost. They're so tiny. I'm just going to stick them back over there. The accessories are the same all across the board. Just different colors. So since that hand is not for the dart gun, we can say it's safe to say the dart gun fits here in the trigger finger hand. And yeah, he holds it pretty well. Turns off to the side. You can just see Batman in the shadows drinking people. You know, I ain't trying to go out there and get my ass beat. There's like 10 of them. Pop, 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 pop. Darts. Leave one dude conscious. Go out there. Jack him up. On the back here, you get the bat. I did not notice that there's no stitching on the back here. That's really cool. You can see those bat muscles, but they just stitched up the side like with Spider-Man. Close off, which is pretty cool because not everyone is a fan of that stitching. Uglying up their figure in the back. You have this, just like with the Batman vs. Superman release, to hold his little gun thing, shooty thing. What is this? This is his grappling hook. It looks like he can go all the way down. It fits nice and snuggled. I don't know how you're doing any rolls like that. Gun sticking you in your back, but it's hidden there. All right. And then the mystifying bat brick. I assume this is for just pretty much any time you need to get pretty heavy, you need to beat that ass or break down something. It's got, looks like finger grips. So let's see what we can do about getting these fingers gripping in there, because these are the only hands that could go with this, you know? Not the fisted hands, not the batarang hands. So, there you go. Batman can fit his hands in there. Like that. If I had both his hands, there we go. If you had both his hands, dang it! Okay, Batman went down to look for his hands. I'm gonna go down to look for his hands. Be right back. Alright, we found it. Batman's the greatest detective on the planet. I want you to assume that took no time at all. So this is the bat brick. That's him holding it. It's kind of weird to get him to hold it. Um, you can say this is for whatever purpose you want, but the way it looks is it's got like a bladed edge all the way around. So you can assume this is for chopping things. Like if you had to get in there and chop something, or if you wanted to fold it up and get it in one hand, it could be a weapon, shield. Could use it to bash things, cut through things. Whenever I've seen someone open it and use it to slide down like he was rappelling down something or gliding down. I don't know. But that is the bat brick. I don't know. I think if anyone knows what this is from a specific comic, what you think it could be for, I'd love to know. But it looks pretty cool. When you hold it like that, it kind of looks like an axe. It looks just like an axe blade. I suppose it could be a handheld axe. You got it. Put it in one hand, punch, get it like this, chop with it, open it up, defend with it, whatever. It's the bat brick. Who knows, Batman? Early days, all kinds of whack ass accessories. All right. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to pop off this head before we get into articulation, and we're going to look at the unmasked Bruce Wayne head, which fits on there pretty well. And it's kind of Bruce Wayne-y. Blonde hair. I mean, not blonde hair, black hair, blue eyes. He's not an Aryan, but he does have blue eyes, like in the comics. Not like Ben Affleck, but like in the comics. All right. So that's Master Bruce. Pardon me, rocking his unmasked head. But since it's Batman, we'll put this on there and run through the rest. First, let me say the cowl here is great. But this takes away a part of articulation that normally comes with Mezco, and that's the double jointed neck. You'll usually have a ball peg down there that allows you to go side to side, but since you don't have that, you only have up here. You're limited articulation, which kind of makes sense because it's Batman, and you have to assume that this is armor plating, just like in Batman vs. Superman. When you take a few bullets to the head and your brains aren't everywhere, it's because this is thick armor plating. But at least you can turn your neck, unlike some Batman. We're looking at you, Batman Begins. So side to side, you can still go sideways that way. Sideways that much. You can look up that much, which is still pretty good. A little bit of that's back straight. Bend back a little bit, you can get all the way up there. And you can get down, because what's a Batman that cannot brood? Life sucks. Alright. Look straight ahead. And flashing. Let's get this cape out of the way. Let's go into figure articulation. Your typical Mezco jam. Get your a butterfly here in the shoulder. Again, not a lot, but always helps a little bit to be able to move in and out to help you get in a more dynamic posing. All right. Arm goes all the way up that way. Again, not hindered because you have this soft spandex material. Up really easy, really smooth. You can go back that far. Really no need to go all the way around because you don't want to rip this out of the glove here and make any creases in there, but this is good, and you don't really have to worry about this creasing anywhere because I feel like anywhere it would crease, it's got this soft material. I think this is a good design. Design maybe Daredevil would have benefited from. Who knows? Time will tell, but I think this is a really good use of this soft goods and this vinyl pleather material that they use. The more I look at it, the more I like it. At least not so much the color scheme, but the way they used it. I think the other color schemes are a little bit better. I like the all black. This is still great. This is not a slouch by any means, but I think the black versions look really, really sexy. All right. So you get your bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that come in that much. And then you have your wrist swivel. And then, of course, that wrist peg I love so much, which allows you to get up and down, in and out motion. The gloves are kind of thick, and with this being there, I don't want to say it's hindered too much. You can still move pretty well. Get all that articulation you need to for Batman, so that's pretty good. Arms up to the side. Your upper diaphragm gives you that much. And your lower diaphragm allows you to go, because there's always a cut in there and a cut here. Allows you to get down to the side that much. So before Batman fights crime, he does his stretches. Wow, you go pretty far that way. and that's just with the upper one. With the lower one thrown in there, you can get about that much before you start to put tension on the costume. Same thing in the other direction. Touch those toes, Batman. Good. Jazzercise. You can get that nice 180. And again, this material is very good. I don't feel a lot of tension on there. You're not rocking Bat PJs like earlier versions of figures like the Flash and whatnot with the droopy crotch, or even Batman vs Superman. Had a little bit of the droopy drawers. None of that going on there. Very nice. Tight crotch shot, because I know how you people love that, especially after freaking Wolverine. The belt moves around, but it's still cool because you can drop it down there. I feel like that's good. Down low. Feels like it just cuts the figure in a nice place right there. And it is, I feel like it's attached in the back, which is fine. Alright. We have the ability to go forward this much. Go backward. Oh, looks like we're ice skating. But you can go back that much. Get your upper thigh cut. Very good articulation for Batman. Double jointed knee. Which is nice. You don't really get, just like Old Man Logan, you're not getting a lot up here in the boot. I guess it's fine, makes sense, because it's probably put in there and secured, and they don't want it you moving around too much and popping that out. But you get no upper boot swivel, but who cares? You get enough in there to do the hokey pokey. Or whatever you're going to do. Now he's got nice skinny ankles, and what we know is good about skinny ankles, it allows for the best. Skinny ankles allow you to have the best articulation in the ankle rocker. There we go. Skinny ankles, ankle rocker. I'm trying to think what to say. So you can go, that's it coming forward. You can watch the line coming forward. Out, you always get better out than in, but you get really good in here as well. And you can still do that without seeing a gap. So Mezco, this is a success. This is a success. This is a successful ankle design, but it just requires really skinny bat ankles. All right, you can go back that much, forward that much. This is really good. This has some great, great ankle motion. So this is a, like I said, this is a success. This is an achievement. You just can't always get this just because not all figures have super skinny ankles. Full 360. That's it for the articulation. All right, so almost done. Just going to run into the cape. Now the cape is wide. I'm sure this figure comes with the arms like all the other ones do. I'm not even going to get into them. I'm not even going to pull them out because the box this one goes to is in storage. So your cape is nice and wide. If you're all the way back against the wall, let's move our camera back a little bit so we can get a Batman. Don't you fall over again. You're making me look bad. No, just lay down. I'll move the camera back so we can hold Batman up by his cape and see there. All right. Got a lot of space there. So if you did want to use the arms or something, you could have Batman doing like some crazy pose. And I feel like you could leave this figure in a pose like this and not have to worry about anything happening over time, because the way, like I said, it's designed, you don't really have any pleather to get stressed out. Maybe here in the stomach, but again, that's not that big a deal. So you can leave your Batman in some kind of crazy pose and not have to worry about too much creasing over time. All right, just gonna do a size comparison. Move back in. Gonna do a size comparison with this guy. Gonna do other Mezcos because I don't have any Marvel Legends or anything else near me at the moment. I'm not getting up to go hunt for anything. And then real quick, I'm gonna open the box of the Mezco Direct just so you can see comparison there. Also note, there are creases. It's meant to be creased. There's heavy creases there. Crease on the inside a little bit. But this is just to help the cape fold. This cape's made from like a soft pleather material, almost shiny on the outside, fabricy on the inside. But it's meant to allow you to just fold it back. You know, they've done the work for you. So you can have it open, have Batman displayed, kind of have it in a little bit like this. And if you have a problem with it, you don't like it, there's always options out there. People are doing customs every day, custom capes. I saw this one awesome dude. I wish I knew his name. I'd give him a shout out. He's in the Mezco 112 Collective group on Facebook. He popped off the cowl and the hands and the head, and he dyed this. You know, he's not trying to drop $1,000 or whatever it is for the Batman, the blah 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 blah, the Toy Fair one. I figured it out. So he dyed, or he painted the belt black, and he dyed this. He used fabric dye, and then he used, I think, Gundam dye, and he did it 3 times, and he got this to come out black. It's perfect. I wish I had a picture. I might ask him for permission. If I can find a picture, I'll throw it in here and show you what he did. He did an amazing job, but he was able to give himself the all black stealth variant, which I might do because I actually have 3 of these. Had 4, sold 1, but I have 3, and I might just do a cloth cape on 1 if I like it. I might even dye that one all black and give it the black belt for the stealth with the cloth cape if I can find one with wires, which I already know I can because people are doing them. All right, so that's that. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just pop out. I'm gonna pause, pop out the blah 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 blah, this version, all right, and do a side-by-side comparison with him real quick. And that's probably going to be like 2 minutes. I'm just going to show the color scheme difference and then post that separately and tell people, if you want to see the accessories, click the link and bring to this video. So here's Batman next to Punisher. All right, he's a little bit taller even before the bat ears, I think. Or he's about the same height. So he's about the same height. And the bat ears, of course, give him that extra height. I turned off that stupid filter that was on. If you watch the Old Man Logan video, this guy looks green. He's not really green. He's a nice yellow. It just, my daughter keeps playing my phone. She had some violet filter on there. But there he is next to Wolverine. And here he is next to the Marvel masterpiece. Little Wolverine from Marvel Legends. It's the only Marvel Legend I have on hand right now. Alright. Get you guys out of the way. Give the people what I promised. So I'm just going to stop this video and start again so I can just edit them together.